Hello everybody, BricksForDom here, and today I'm going to be building even more LEGO Minecraft sets in actual Minecraft. So for the last video of this series, I had built every single swamp set that I hadn't yet built. So I had built the witch hut and the mangrove swamp, and I've now completely finished my swamp biome until LEGO releases new sets based in the swamp biome. So for this video, I'm going to build the rabbit ranch and also the skeleton dungeon, maybe some more sets if I have time. If any of you had seen my last video, well, you may have seen me talking about the rabbit ranch. Since on my last video I had a go at building the rabbit ranch in a test world, but I wasn't quite sure if I should build it in my actual Minecraft LEGO world, because at the front of a rabbit ranch there are some light green plates, and I was thinking of representing light green plates as the jungle biome. I was planning to build this set at the back of my plains biome, where I will be building all of the cave and mountain sets, and I didn't want to build the jungle biome over there. But then I started to think that maybe I shouldn't represent every single set based on the plate color the LEGO used for a certain set. I should base it on where the set is actually set in, because for example something like the jungle temple that is actually set in the jungle, LEGO used regular green plates for that set, which I represent the color of green for the regular plains biome, but of course that set is based in the jungle because it is a jungle temple. And so even though the rabbit ranch has some light green plates represented in the build, I will still build it next to my caves, but I won't build any jungle sets around it, because there's also, for example, this LEGO Minecraft set, the waterfall base, that also uses a bunch of light green plates for the grass, but we also use some regular grass blocks. There's also an oak tree, which is a tree that you can only get in the plains biome, and so I will be building this set next to my plains section of the world, even though it has green plates. And I will also do the same for the rabbit ranch. So yeah, I will be building the rabbit ranch right now, and I will be building the right side of the rabbit ranch in this corner. Alright everybody, so I've just finished making the rabbit ranch and it turned out pretty awesome. Now one thing that I did have to change about the rabbit ranch is that I had to make the rabbit statue 1 block wider. I know, surprise surprise. Now the reason I had to do that is because LEGO made the rabbit statue 4 blocks wide in the LEGO set, but we also made the head 3 blocks wide, and we made the head in the center of a body. And of course in Minecraft you can't overlap blocks, so to make the head 3 blocks wide and also be in the center, I did have to make the body 1 block wider. But even though I had to do that, I think it still looks great, and I did also have to change the design of a few other things. And the inside of a rabbit is really basic, just like in the actual set. Here's the back of a rabbit. Now for the nose, I was of course planning to use a pink button, but that doesn't exist, at least not yet, because in the newest Minecraft update there's a new biome coming called the Cherry Grove. There's going to be a new wood type for this biome. All of the blocks and planks will be pink, and we will also get the pink button, which I did try out to put on a crimson button, which looks alright, though I think putting a pink wool block looks a lot better. But once the pink button does arrive, I will make sure to change the nose to a pink button, and I will show you how to make the banner designs for the eyes and ears. So to make the banners, you will need a white banner and also black, white, pink and gray dye. So to make the eyes, make the top part completely gray and the bottom completely black, then the right side white, and so now you have a right eye. And to make the left eye, you do everything completely the same, but now you make the left side white. So here are your eyes, and now I will show you how to make the ears. So to make the right ear, you just simply make the left side completely pink, so here you go. And to make the left ear, you make the top completely black and the right side completely pink, so here you go. And something that I do really like is this farm and cave area, because I think it blends in very well, especially the cave. I just think it makes sense because it does look like it used to be a very massive cave system, but then the players that live in the sword outpost mined a lot of this cave out and maybe even used some TNT to blow some holes in it. And a detail that I really like is that there are 2 TNT blocks close to each other, because once again it looks like somebody is getting ready to blow some more of this cave up and excavate it, especially since the TNT blocks are so close to each other. Just details like that I really like, and I like how all of the caves have some grass blocks on the top, and if you want you can jump from one cave section to another. And of course the zombie cave set looks like the actual entrance to the cave, which does look awesome. One thing that I had thought about with the situation of whether this is a transition to the jungle biome or not, well of course in a Minecraft world there isn't only one of each biome. If you explore far enough you can find a couple different jungle, desert, taiga biomes, etc. And so for my Minecraft LEGO world I will also be doing the same, but for now I do want to build each of the different biome sets together. One thing that might make sense is to make the red barn set next to the rabbit ranch, just because it would make sense, right? A ranch and a barn for animals close to each other. Which the red barn is actually a jungle set because it does come with a jungle villager. So what I could do is only make the red barn set close to the rabbit ranch, but in a completely different area I could make all of the other jungle sets, because Lego has actually made quite a few jungle sets, and so I would sort of have a bigger jungle biome and then have a very small one, which for now I will keep the rabbit ranch set alone, but I'll think about what I should do. And some of you may have noticed that I did change out some parts of the grass to green concrete powder, because in the last video for this series I did mention that I was planning on using green concrete powder for the grass of a jungle biome, which I think looks pretty good. So that is enough about the rabbit ranch, and now it is time to build the skeleton dungeon. And I will build it behind the rabbit ranch. Alright everybody, so I've just built the skeleton dungeon set and it turned out pretty awesome. I'm really happy with how it looks. The set actually introduces a lot of new blocks and items into my Minecraft Lego world. For example, clay, drip leaves, a spawner, mossy cobblestone, all of the different dripstone blocks, a spore blossom, moss blocks, grass, copper ore, and also azalea bushes. So yeah, there are quite a lot of new blocks in this set, and I do think that it fits in pretty well. But there's this 3x5 gap, but sooner or later I hope to cover it up. And when you're actually inside of a rabbit statue in the rabbit ranch, you can go through the dripstone cave into the cave where the spawner is. Now it might not make very much sense, but I think the story could be is that the residents of a sword outpost found the spawner, but didn't want to destroy it, and they didn't want to make a mob farm out of it, so it just simply removed most of the walls and also the roof of a cave where the spawner was in, so that whenever skeletons spawn, the sun will take care of them, and the residents would be able to just walk by the spawner and collect some of the dropped loot. And it actually worked out pretty well that the rabbit ranch doesn't have a bed, since it wouldn't really make sense to have a bed close to a spawner, because most of the time you wouldn't be able to sleep. So whenever night would arrive, either a person could sleep in another bed and skip the night, or nobody could sleep and just let the skeleton spawn in, and then when the morning arrives, the sun will take care of most skeletons, and the residents would get a lot of loot. But I mean, yeah, I think it turned out great once again. I did have a couple problems with the waterfall as always, but in the end I was able to make it correct by using some barrier blocks. But I mean, yeah everybody, this is going to be the end for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, then do please like and subscribe, and if you haven't already, I highly recommend you to check out all of the other videos of this series, and do also tell me in the comments down below if you think that the builds turned out great or not. I'm really happy with how the progress is going for my Minecraft Lego world, and I would also like to make a video in a couple more episodes of me showcasing what I've built in my Minecraft Lego world so far. But before I do that, there are still some builds that I have to build. There are also some places that I need to fill up, because there are still quite a few ugly gaps and places that don't look that great. So in my upcoming videos I will start thinking about what I should build in those specific places. So yeah, thank you for watching. Brixodom out. Goodbye.